next topic is going to be dressing to impress.
Yeah.
Do you want to start this one over there?
Yeah, dressing to impress. I can take this so many ways. Okay, so I'm a graphic designer at a law firm during the day, and I'm also a designer and marketing coach at night, by night. Needless to say, the job that I work at, I started off at Ogletree Deakins Law Firm as an office assistant, and I would wear button-downs, slacks, dockers and bow ties and dress shoes. And one of the gentlemen on the job at the firm said, this is a casual law firm. You don't have to dress up all the time. And I said, this isn't dressed up, and I just figured at a firm, this was just something that you were supposed to wear, and not that I saw that any of the other attorneys were doing it, but I guess he figured because I was an office assistant and I was doing a lot of court runs, I should have been more comfortable. But it's just something about taking the time to iron and press your clothes and putting on a tie and cologne and looking the part,
Right.
My dad used to say growing up, he didn't know what he wanted to be, but he knew he wanted to wear a suit. And I can say I kind of felt that way growing up too. I knew I didn't want to be a doctor, not sure if I wanted to be a teacher, but I did want to wear a suit. It's just a certain type of feeling and respect that you get. And it's not even the suits. You can wear a button down and ties. You can wear decent jeans, with a nice slim fit shirt, you know what I'm saying? But definitely, dressing to impress is important. People view you differently if you have on a nice pair of clean shoes. It's not even about wearing the trendiest thing or the most expensive thing. If you can have some nice, clean, polished shoes, if you don't know how to do it, pay somebody a couple of dollars at one of the hotels to do it. Just keep that in mind. Dressing to impress can lead you to good jobs. In fact, I remember when I went on the interview for the firm, I didn't even have my head shaved, but I had on a little Kingo hat, not a Kingo hat, whatever. I had on a little casual hat, and I had on a green shirt, a bow tie, and slacks. And I do know I interviewed really well, I spoke well, but most importantly, I was clean. I was clean. So no, I did not have a haircut at the time, but I do think that was one of the reasons why I got the job that I got. So.
I completely agree. For me, I feel as if dressing to impress is incredibly important. Not saying that there's anything wrong with people who just feel as if that's not them and they just feel as if they got every opportunity that they have not dressing this way. But for me personally, I started dressing really well when I was in college. I was vice president of a marketing fraternity, Pi Sigma Epsilon, and we just decided one week that at a meeting, like, hey, how about we dress up once a week on Wednesdays? And we were just like, okay, because we're a business fraternity, then why not? And so from that day on, I was just like, you know what? I really like dressing this way.
Yeah.
And from that point, even after everyone else stopped dressing that way, I was still dressing that way. Not to mention, I went from dressing that way just on Wednesdays to every single day of the week. Now, mind you, it's still hot outside, but at the same time, I just felt as if I was more comfortable dressed this way because I felt better about myself. I'm not saying that other people, and mind you too, other people do look at you completely differently. Like I'll be walking past someone and they'll be more like, hey, how you doing? Like, you look really good today, rather than if I was walking around in jeans and a t-shirt. But when I started wearing clothes like that, I felt more comfortable. Even at both of my jobs I work now, I work at the Louisiana Supreme Court, and everyone dresses up, but I go a little bit extra. Well, not extra too much, but at the same time, I'll wear a suit and tie, or I'll wear a dress shirt and bow tie, or a dress short and a regular tie, and a vest on, and I'm completely
you know what? I will say I definitely switched it up a little bit. I used to wear suspenders to work. Like, I was definitely going overboard, but that's how I like to dress. Now I'll do a button down and some colored pants or something. Or sometimes I'll do a vest, but I would do a bow tie and suspenders religiously. Like, I would not let it go. But for instance, there's a guy that works across the hall from me, and we're new friends on Facebook, and apparently he's seen me out and about, or I must have posted a photo on Facebook, and I had on a basketball cap and a t-shirt. He was like, man, that does not look like you, man. You look like a totally different person. And it's just amazing the difference in your attire can make. You know, you may look like a different person if you dress up. You know,
Whenever I'll take a break, I would like say if I'm at Apple, I'll go from wearing a regular, wearing our uniform on, which is just a regular Apple T-shirt, to wearing a suit and tie all over again. They're just like, hey, did you get off or something? I'm like, no, I'm taking a 15-minute break, a 30-minute lunch or an hour lunch or something like that. And they're just like, wow, she's like, you got dressed up again? I was just like, one, you never know who you're gonna run into. Two, I feel a lot more comfortable in this clothes than I do in just a regular T-shirt. And just three, it just makes me feel good, It makes me feel good about myself. It puts me into a more serious mode. Not saying that I'm not serious if I walk up to an office and I'm in a regular T-shirt, because I definitely am. But when I'm dressed up in a certain way, I just feel better about myself. My confidence goes up out the roof. You can, and this is something else for you guys to think about. If you're a guy, especially like ladies love that. Ladies may get hit on by a lot of guys wearing regular clothes on the street. Casual clothes. But then when a guy in a suit and tie walks up to him, you can compliment a girl, and they would just like, thank you. It'll go from like, leave me alone, to like, oh, thank you. And that'll give you a smile. Versus that, I've seen that so often. Like, it was a certain time. I've done this once. Like it was three guys and they were like trying to holler at a girl, and like they were just like, they just like ignored them. And I told them like, how you doing, ladies? You guys look very beautiful today. And they were just like, oh, thank you. They didn't give them a time of day. I was walking this opposite direction. I saw that, and I just said hi, and they was like, hey, I wasn't trying to holler at them, but I at least just told them, hey, you guys are beautiful in a polite way, like a gentleman. And they were just like, thank you. Versus them. The guys were just like, no,
in my building, the bottom level is Subway, Smoothie King, Roly Poly, different sandwich shops and whatnot. And every day I walk in, they just look at me. They have to see, or I'll hear them say, oh, he's clean every day. Or there you go with that briefcase. And the thing is, based on my appearance, they don't know what my occupation is. All they know is that Shell Gas and Oil has 30 of the floors, and that the remainder of the floors is law firms. So they automatically assume that I'm an attorney based on my appearance.
Exactly.
And not only does dressing up make you feel good, but fellas, it's important. You know what I'm saying? It's important if you have the funds to buy tennis shoes. If you got more tennis shoes, it's important that we at least invest in at least one or two, a pair of black dress shoes, a pair of brown dress shoes. And in fact, my friend Cortez may be a good person to have on about
the colors and combination.
Yeah, but it's definitely important to have a pair of fitted slacks, and I don't mean tight slacks, but something that's not baggy. Sometimes I can tell if somebody's going to court or something for the first time, because their suit may be too big, the slacks may be too big, or on your jacket you have like the little tag on it that needs to be cut off. I have that on there, and I'm like, come on, or in the back where you have your little tail, all of that'll be sewed together. I'm like, if you don't cut that thing on the but it's important, guys. Study Instagram, Google Images, proper business attire, but it's definitely important that you at least have one standard fit shirt, a standard fit slack, a nice shoe, sock combination, tie combination. It's essential for life, period.
It is. It's so important. For gentlemen, like it just sets a different bar. It sets a standard to who you are as a person as well. I'm not saying that you're any little person if you don't dress the same way, but just saying that dressing up in a suit and tie, oh my gosh, there's just a certain way that you get stares at. There's just a certain way that you feel, and you just feel a lot better about yourself. Like for most guys, especially black men, once you get a haircut, you feel amazing. But I tell you right now, you feel amazing. But once you get a haircut and you put a suit on top of that, man, your confidence goes completely out the roof. So if you were already a confident person to begin with, you get that haircut, you mix that up with that suit and tie, it's completely out of the blue. You get to the point where people are more knowing you for that. Like I said before, like when I was in college, going back and forth from my dorm, people just knew me off of dressing well. They were just like, that's Jordan way down there.
But you know what?
They can see me.
I never forget, there was this guy, Glenn Wiggins. He actually has his own podcast called False Image. He started at the same time I started my business, February 2011. We were on the campus of Alabama A&M. Needless to say, Glenn used to wear a suit and bow tie. Sometimes it'd be like an African print tie, and these little glasses. A little skinny dude, and he would annoy the hell out of me because I'm like, we are freshmen, we trying to party, turn up. Like, why are you dressing like that, man? Like, you don't have to wear this to a pep rally. You know what I'm saying? But it paid off. You know, he's in New York now doing his thing, and you know, shout out to him. But I never forget. I didn't understand it then, and my dad has always told us, me and my brother and my twin, the importance of dressing up. My dad would actually make us wear blazers when we went to the airport. We were 14 years old when we started flying. We had moved to St. Louis by my father, and we would visit my mom for holidays.
Gotcha.
And my dad would make us wear a blazer. Sometimes it'll be a little wrinkled. My brother's blazer would be wrinkled. And so many people look at us. We look like athletes because we were already tall black men. We were I might have been 6'2" in high school at 14 years old.
Gotcha.
So we always got looked at. And my dad said, put on a blazer and put on dress shoes. And now my brother wear, you know, some sweatpants, some flip-flops. He don't care, you know. But at that moment, you know, people always, you know, respected us. They always assumed we were athletes. They always assumed we were somebody. I never forget. I was on Bourbon Street after work one day, happy hour with some coworkers, and a lady said, "Are you someone I should know?"
Oh.
And I said, "Well, I sure am." I am Darren Lindsay, yeah.
Yes, man.
And you know, but it's just, you know, I mean, honestly, you know, the respect you get from dressing up, it's a good thing, you know, and that's a true gentleman, a true gentleman's quality. So
Of course.
yeah.
I going back into that, man. I definitely love that that type of upbringing when it comes down to just like dressing well. My dad, he didn't wear dress clothes all the time, but he definitely, whenever certain occasions called for it, he did. And where I am right now, I've been wearing dress clothes every single day the last probably 4 years, honestly, since I was 22.
I take a break sometimes, but yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I mean, not every.
Yeah,
you know,
but even like on Fridays at work, like we'll have casual days, and some days I'm like, do I have to put on jeans, you know? Because I just feel like work is an environment where you're supposed to dress up, you know?
Every Friday, like tomorrow is a casual day, so everyone wears jeans, but I still wear dress clothes.
Yeah.
Or if I do wear jeans, it's going to be with a dress.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So like, say when I say I wear dress clothes every single day, I work every single day. So
Yeah.
I would, if I do wear, you know, casual clothes, it'll be
Weekends
after
too?
work. Weekends too.
Yeah.
So weekends too. So like I'll come in just like that. I just feel better in that way.
Yeah.
And even when I'm around family, I do it every family occasion. Everyone else, it'll be outside. It'll be a family reunion, and I have on a bow tie and shirt.
Crazy.
And I like this past family reunion, because we have family reunions every year. I had like a bow tie on, and I had like a dress shirt on. I just had the regular my family reunion T-shirt.
Yeah.
Instead of wearing it, I just had it like over my shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
so you're gonna participate.
I'm part of the family still. This is my shirt. You know, I have the this is the family reunion T-shirt. I'm a part of it, but still.
Right.
This past Christmas, it's been hot. We're in New Orleans, Louisiana. It's been hot every holiday season, which is I'm upset about. But hey, you can't. There's no one you can sue. You can't sue Mother Nature or whatnot. So essentially, it was hot that day. So I had dress clothes as usual, but it was so hot I had to change clothes. And the moment I changed clothes, it was like midday. It was like probably like 3 o'clock. And the moment I changed clothes to regular like clothes, my cousins, and especially my little cousins too, they're just like, what are you wearing? And I was just like, I'm wearing regular clothes. They're just like, no, this does not look like you. You gotta go change. It's like, I was like, wait. And everyone was just like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, you guys are wearing regular clothes. I can't wear some. They're just like, this just doesn't fit you. I can't do you right now. You just gotta go. And I'm just like, all right, guys. You're making me feel bad. It's hot. But we need to turn the air conditioner on because it's Christmas Day and it's hot. So outside of that though, man, you know, I do love, you know, dressing to impress on a daily basis. It just brings some type of confidence out of me.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's all we got today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, hey, it's the Gentleman's Core, Jordan B. Ferdinand
And Darren Lindsay.